Hey guys, thank you guys for watching, and in this video I will be talking about HOYA KENTIANA. This Hoya has different kind of names. People call it HOYA KENTIANA, others call it HOYA SHEPHERDII, or others call it HOYA string bean. So I call it HOYA KENTIANA, but it's the same plant. You guys are gonna see it next, so thank you guys for watching and keep on watching. So these are my Hoyas. I have my HOYA KENTIANA right here, or the string bean. You guys definitely can see why they call this Hoya the string bean Hoya. And I also have the same Hoya, but I have it in variegated. So this is a variegated string bean SHEPHERDII KENTIANA, however you name it. And this is just the regular HOYA KENTIANA. So let's begin with how to take care of this plant, how I'm taking care of this plant, and yeah, let's start. So first things first, I'm gonna do a little focus on this plant. So this is a HOYA KENTIANA, as you guys can see on the close-up. So this has very long leaves, very long, and if you touch them, they're very stiff, very hard, kind of like pretty much like string beans or like green beans. This tendrils right here, they're called tendrils. These are where the new growth of the plant will continue. As you guys, if you can zoom in closer here, you can see the dividends right here on each side. A little baby leaf is actually forming on each little node. That's a node. This is another node, and each node here has 2 leaves growing on the sides, so that's really good. This is how this Hoya grew for me. I'm gonna show you guys this other side right here. That's another little tendril right there, and I'm sorry, this Hoya for me has been growing really fast. So I got this Hoya in I believe at the end or the beginning of November, and I'm already on February, so I've had it for like around 3 months and a half. I can't with my hair. Let me just put my hair back. I've had this plant for like about 3 months. I could say 3 months, maybe 2.5, and this plant has been growing for me, even though it's not really in season for them. Hoyas don't really grow in winter, but this one is actually growing for me. So I feel like this Hoya is going to be very hardy, and I really like specifically how it looks. It just looks very weird compared to other Hoyas. The leaves are very weird, and they're very thick. You might think that they're very fragile, but no, when you touch them, they're super thick, they're very hard, and yeah. I don't really water this Hoya as often. I actually have it outside right there next to my window, and I don't water this Hoya that often. You can see right here, it's sand. It's not that much. It's just, see, they don't really, this one does not really produce a lot of roots, and I have it in this little 4-inch pot. I don't really water it too much. I haven't really ever fertilized her, so I don't fertilize this plant. I don't water this plant, and it's growing for me. And I got this plant in Hirts.com, so I'll leave the link down below if you guys are interested in finding different Hoyas. Hirts, I've ordered from Hirts.com before, and I've had really good luck with them, so keep an eye, because this is where I got this plant, and this is where I got the variegation of this plant as well. So let's go ahead and talk about the variegated format. Alright guys, so this is the variegated format here, the variegated HOYA KENTIANA, HOYA string bean. This is it. I hope you guys can see this. Pretty much the variegation is in between the leaves. Some of them turn pink if it's exposed to a lot of sun, and if not, they just look yellow and green. I don't have any leaf here that looks pink. If anything, maybe this one right here, a little baby leaf. Hopefully you guys can see it. I don't think so. Anyway, it looks yellow in the camera. But yeah, this Hoya turns into 3 different colors: green, yellow, and pink. If you like the plant, it's a little different than the regular HOYA KENTIANA. The variegation it's on this one definitely sets it apart. But not only that, I feel like the leaves on this one are a little bit more kind of like the HOYA VARIEGATA. If you guys have that Hoya, this one is kind of like a HOYA VARIEGATA and KENTIANA mixed. But the feel on the leaves, it's very thick, very succulent-like. This Hoya can stay on the sun a little bit less, in my opinion, since it has variegation. I feel like I was expecting it to keep it outside on the sun because I want the variegation to turn bright pink, but it actually started scorching. As you can see right here, the leaves started to scorch. Let me see if I can make this a little, yeah. So the leaves started to scorch, like you guys can tell right here. This leaf is very scorched because of the sun, because I left it in the sun trying to make the plant a little bit more brighter and pinker, and it didn't work, so it was actually dying. So I brought it back inside on the shade, and it's actually doing much better now. So this Hoya, even though it's variegated, I feel like it does not handle the sunlight as much as the regular Hoya Kentiana that's all green. So if you guys have this Hoya, make sure to not give it a lot of sun or direct sun, or exposed to a lot of bright light, because it doesn't like it. In my experience, I have it in the shade, and that's where it's actually doing the best. So as for watering for this Hoya, I don't water as often either. I treat them the Hoya variegated and then my regular Hoya, I treat them both the same. They're very easy. I do prefer this one though, because it's actually growing a lot more. I'm gonna show you guys here. See, it's growing a lot more. It looks more bushier than this one. And this one is a little bit more sensitive in my opinion because of the variegation as opposed to the not variegated one. And you can see this one is actually growing a lot of tendrils, so that's always really nice. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, just make sure to leave a comment down below, and if not, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.